Welcome back to VitalVibe Kitchen. Today we are making cauliflower crust pizza, a delicious low-carb alternative to traditional pizza that's crunchy, flavorful, and surprisingly satisfying. Imagine creating a pizza that's full of vegetables, fresh herbs, and cheese, yet light and nourishing. This is not just cooking, it's a creative, mindful experience where every step connects you with your food. Before we start, if you enjoy healthy, flavorful, and innovative recipes, hit like, follow, and share this video. Preparing a homemade pizza allows you to control ingredients, experiment with flavors, and enjoy the process of cooking something from scratch. Picture your friends and family being amazed at the golden, crispy crust topped with colorful vegetables, melted cheese, and aromatic herbs. Start by gathering your ingredients. A medium head of cauliflower, shredded or pulsed into fine rice-like pieces, forms the base of the crust. Eggs, shredded mozzarella or cheddar cheese, almond flour, fresh herbs like oregano or basil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper will help bind and flavor the crust. For toppings, use tomato sauce, extra cheese, vegetables like bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, and optional protein like grilled chicken or tofu. Take a moment to appreciate the textures, colors, and aromas each ingredient contributes to taste, nutrition, and visual appeal. Preheat your oven to 220 degrees Celsius for 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Line a baking tray with parchment paper. Shred the cauliflower into rice-sized pieces using a food processor or a box grater. Steam the cauliflower briefly or microwave for 3 to 5 minutes until soft, then let it cool slightly. Using a clean kitchen towel, squeeze out as much moisture as possible from the cauliflower. This step is crucial for a crispy crust. Visuals: close-up of cauliflower being shredded, mid-shot of steaming process, overhead shot of squeezing excess water. In a large mixing bowl, combine the drained cauliflower to beaten eggs, 1/2 cup shredded mozzarella, 1/4 cup almond flour, a pinch of garlic powder, salt, and freshly ground black pepper. Mix thoroughly, noticing the texture becoming sticky and dough-like. Visuals: overhead of mixing ingredients, close-up of sticky dough forming, mid-shot of hands folding mixture. Tip: if the dough feels too wet, add a little more almond flour. If too dry, add a small splash of milk or another egg. Shape the cauliflower mixture into a pizza crust on the prepared parchment-lined tray. Press it evenly into a circular or rectangular shape, about 1/2 inch thick. Make sure edges are slightly raised to hold toppings. Visuals: overhead shaping dough, side angle pressing evenly, close-up of edges forming. Mini story: shaping your crust is like crafting a blank canvas ready for your personal toppings and creativity. Bake the crust in the preheated oven for 15 to 20 minutes, or until it turns golden brown and slightly crispy. Keep an eye on it, every oven is different. Visuals: slow pan of crust baking, close-up of golden edges, mid-shot of oven tray. Tip: the more moisture removed from the cauliflower, the crispier the crust will be. While the crust bakes, prepare your toppings. Chop bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, and cherry tomatoes. For protein, grill small cubes of chicken or tofu seasoned with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Visuals: close-up of chopping vegetables, overhead of ingredients in bowls, side angle of grilling protein. Mini tip: cutting vegetables into similar sizes ensures even cooking and a visually pleasing pizza. Once the crust is baked, spread a thin layer of tomato sauce evenly across the surface. Sprinkle a generous amount of shredded cheese over the sauce. Layer the prepared vegetables and protein evenly, making sure colors and textures are balanced. Visuals: overhead spreading sauce, close-up of cheese sprinkle, mid-shot of layering toppings, slow motion of vegetables being placed. Tip: layering in a visually aesthetic way makes the pizza more inviting and Instagram-worthy. Bake the top pizza for an additional 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese melts and begins to bubble and turn slightly golden. Visuals: close-up of bubbling cheese, overhead of pizza in oven, side angle showing bubbling toppings. Smell the aroma filling the kitchen. It's a combination of roasted vegetables, melted cheese, and fresh herbs. Mini story. Imagine the excitement of lifting this pizza from the oven and seeing the vibrant colors and textures ready to be enjoyed. Once baked, remove the pizza carefully and let it cool for a few minutes. Slice with a sharp knife, noticing the firm yet tender crust supporting the toppings. Visuals: close-up of slicing pizza, overhead of cheese pull, mid-shot showing all toppings intact. Optional: drizzle with a little olive oil or sprinkle fresh herbs for extra aroma and flavor. Mini tip: resting the pizza slightly before slicing prevents the crust from becoming soggy and ensures clean slices. While serving, talk about
the health benefits. Cauliflower is low in calories and carbs, rich in fiber and antioxidants. Eggs and cheese provide protein and calcium. Vegetables add vitamins, minerals, and color. Homemade crust allows you to avoid refined flours and unnecessary preservatives. Visuals: animated overlays of nutrition info. Slow pan across pizza. Close-up of vibrant toppings. Mini story. Enjoying a healthy, guilt-free pizza reminds us that nutritious food can be indulgent too. Call to action. Try making this cauliflower crust pizza this week and share your creations with VitalVibe Kitchen. Experiment with toppings, cheeses, and herbs to make it uniquely yours. Encourage family or friends to join, making pizza night both healthy and fun. Motivational message: eating healthy doesn't mean giving up flavor. Every slice is a celebration of creativity, nutrition, and love. Cook with intention, enjoy with mindfulness, and share the joy. On-screen quotes: healthy food can be delicious and indulgent. Creativity begins in the kitchen. Every meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and soul. Wide shots of ingredients: chopping, mixing, pressing crust, layering toppings, close-ups of cheese melting, bubbling vegetables, slicing pizza, overhead shots of finished pizza, slow motion of cheese pull, serving and enjoying pizza with family or friends, repeated shots from multiple angles to naturally extend video length. Include pauses for audience to observe colors, textures, and cooking techniques. Repeat steps for variations, different cheeses, vegetables, protein options, and herb combinations. Discuss each choice, its benefit, and flavor contribution. Include personal stories: first time making this low-carb pizza, experimenting with flavors, discovering favorite combinations. Visuals: multiple pizzas with different toppings, mid-shot of hands layering toppings, slow pan across the finished pizzas, family reactions tasting.